the Army?
4 years.
Almost 4 years. Why did you bring your unit here to Yerushalayim for the Shabbat? Why was it important?
Actually, about you, I heard from someone else, so specific here, it's from what people said. But I told my soldiers too, it's the feelings you have and the connection you can have to the city and to specifically here, the Yer Atika. It's very hard to do in a few hours. Like the army, they bring you here to the Kotel HaMaravi for 3 hours, you go all around, and then you go back on the bus and you go to the army. And I remember as a soldier, it was very hard. You see so much and it's so amazing, but you forget about it in an instant. And you're back on the bus with your gun, and you're going to shoot stuff and do what soldiers do. And you forget about it. You go back to the day-to-day life. And I remember when I was here and I slept here and I was inside it, and when you do a Shabbat here, it's something else. And I said to my soldiers, they know all about it. For me, it's very hard to connect to something in 2 days. But if there is a place to connect, it's here, in Jerusalem, but specifically here. You can see all around the houses and something that there isn't not in something else in Israel, something like that. And I hope nothing like that in the world, but I don't really know. Not experienced like other people here, so I can only guess. But for me, it's something amazing. I was here last year, something like 2 years ago.
This brings motivation to your soldiers and helps make clear their reason for their fight?
I think it's not so simple. If it was like in an instant, it's clear what the reason they're here and why they do everything. So I think everybody would bring them here, and it would be a lot easier. But I think that the problem is to understand why you do everything. It's hard. It's a big question, and to have the answer, you first need to ask yourself, and not to be afraid. And in the army, it's very hard because you teach a soldier how to run and how to fight, and you don't teach them specific how to think and to ask himself why is he here, why. Yeah, it's not so typical, and it's for me as a soldier it was very hard, and I wasn't in a lot of situations that I need to ask myself why I'm fighting. It was obvious I'm fighting to protect my country. And when you ask yourself and you're not afraid to ask yourself and you try to find an answer, you find it in the end. Most of it. Sometimes not. Most of it.
Thank you very, very much.